It's been hinted at for a while, and it seems in Season 5 it's his only personality trait, so here is 5 reasons why Angel will leave the Santa Padre club. And guess what, guys? I actually genuinely think this is going to happen. I know, like, sometimes people make fairy fids, it's like far-fetched. Alvarez joining the Suns. No, that's never happening, right? But let's be real. Season 5, in terms of the Angel character, it has just been designed towards this, right? It's been designed towards this. And reason number 1, we're going with Flippy will die. Blood will be shed and Flippy will die. We've seen Angel, he seems very reluctant to kill these days. We've seen the guy when they raided the drug not the drug shop, but the drug location to take the cook. He didn't want to give up the location to the cook. Angel's half in, half out. We've seen that description loads of times before. Opie's been described as that a few times. But I feel like it's like almost the worst case of seeing it. And I feel like Angel will either leave or die, because you can't live half in or half out. Of course, Jax Teller gave that epic speech to Donna. He can't live half in or half out. You're going to get him killed, Donna. And you know what? I feel like the same could happen for Angel. But I feel like blood being spilt for his father. Of course, he seems very close with Felipe now. That could be the final crossing, the final line to be drawn in Angel. Reason number 2, we have got Easy will cross the line. And why I've put this in, we've seen so far that with Easy, he just wants all this power. I feel like in Season 5 they have nerfed him a bit, but he introduced his nephew. He didn't really seem to care too much. Well, he did a wee bit, but then like in the next episode when Angel's like, we gotta pull out, he's like, no, we're gonna take out the cartel. And then, despite these warnings, he then goes to Cole, knowing that if Cole doesn't agree to this deal, it's probably going to result in blood being spilt. And I feel like through these next couple of episodes, Easy's going to do something that is going to absolutely 100% flip the switch in Angel's head for him to go, you know what, I don't need this. I don't need this blood. I don't need this club anymore. I've got a family. And yeah, he's going to leave. I feel like that's genuinely what he's going to do. And we've also seen he's not the only member to think like this, because reason number 3, he will listen to Bishop's advice. One of the better scenes of episode 3, he goes to Bishop, says, what would you do if you still had your son? Bishop's like, I would get my son, I would leave, I would get the fuck out of this club, and I would in fact become a janitor if it meant I could protect and keep him safe. And you know what? Really good scene. It was, genuinely like tugging on the heartstrings. I feel like with the Hank and his mum thing, it was more the situation rather than the characters. I genuinely felt the Bishop and Angel thing here. But it's a shame this is happening in Season 5. It's the final season. Should this not have been happening Season 2 or 3 to flesh out the Bishop character? Like, I know in Season 3, we like first got found out about his son dying. Like, he had that wee story arc in like episode 3 and 4, whatever. He slept on his wife's couch. But this is when we should have been getting it then, not the final season. I've no issues with it happening, because I feel like it's better happening now than never. But again, good scene, and I think Angel will listen to this advice potentially. Reason number 4 is Adelita will die. Yeah, I'm not saying Adelita and Flippy will both die, but they're both included on this list. I feel like Adelita, she's double dipping with the cartel. She's living some form of double life at the minute, not telling Angel. We've seen numerous scenes in trailer where Angel breaks down and crying. We've seen Easy and Angel burying a body, and just other scenes where Angel's crying. I feel like somebody close to Angel is going to die. It's the final season, guys. Come on, a lot of these characters are about 3 seasons past their sell-by date. So for that reason alone, I feel like Adelita is going to die, right? Adelita is going to bite the bullet, and I feel like that could be the thing that absolutely cripples Angel. But I'm not saying he doesn't care as much about Adelita, but like when she did come back, it was definitely the fact that she had their son rather than the fact, hey, I love Adelita. You brought Maverick back, you bastard. Reason number 5 though, Santa Padre will fold. Yep, you heard it here first. I'm not saying it's going to be a complete and utter massacre, but there's like 10 members right now. If it gets to a point where 7 people get wiped out, and you've only, and like it says, brothers are part of that, Angel will be like, well, I do not want to die. So Santa Padre will fold. It will lose a lot of members. Maybe they won't even fold. Maybe they will lose a lot of members, and Angel will be like, no, I need out of here. He'll job out the club, and then because of him leaving, there's like 3 or 2 members left, and they're like, you know what, guys, it's time to pull up shop, call up shop. We are shutting tonight, folks. But yeah, that's it, guys, for this video. 5 reasons why Angel will leave the club.